Hello everyone, my name is Changjun and I'm from Team 7. Today I will talk about risk management. My presentation content includes the purpose of risk management process, risk identification, risk level, and risk control. Lastly is the conclusion. The purpose of risk management is to identify potential problems before they occur, provide alternative solutions for the various risks, and minimize the impact of the risks. The first step of risk management process is risk identification, which means identify the project and list down all the potential risks. Risk analysis is basically to assess the likelihood and the consequences of the risks. Risk planning is to draw up the plans to avoid or minimize the effect of the risk. Risk monitoring is to monitor the risk throughout the whole project. Based on the situation, we may reassess the risk analysis and replan the solution for the risk and monitor again until the effect of the risk is minimized or the problem is solved. What kind of risk we may have during the project? People risk, requirement risk, software risk, hardware risk, and tools risk. Risk level and risk control for people risk. One example is a member falling in sick. The team member will not be able to follow up with intensive project timeline. The probability is low, impact is moderately high. Avoidance is team members shall assume responsibility to get sufficient rest before the symptom become more serious. Minimization is the task shall be assigned to two or more members so that one of the member falling sick, the other one can take over and continue the task. Contingency is distributed the task to other members to lighten the workload and adhere to the project timeline. Monitoring is new. The other example of people risk is difference of opinions in team. The team may have different opinion of how things should be done. The probability is high because everybody has their own thought. The impact is moderate. Avoidance is new. Minimization is clear. Software requirement specification shall be produced and follow it. Contingency is consult with the client first or decide by the team leader. Monitoring is every implementation published shall discuss with other members and insurance with all members in agreement. Risk level and risk control for requirement risk. One example is a misunderstanding of requirement. The probability is low, but the impact is high. Avoidance is a complete software requirement specification, consult with the client about unclear points. Minimization is consult client regularly as well as update client on progress. Contingency is consult with the client first, try to convince the client with the features or negotiate with the client, maybe lower the price or decide by the team leader to remove the features or redesign it. Monitoring is discussed with other members whether the implementation is out of the requirement. Risk level and risk control for software risk. Software bug causing robot to behave unexpectedly. Example, probability is low but impact is high. Avoidance is a team shall conduct plenty of testing and validate with the client. Minimization is quality assurance tester shall do extensive testing on the core functionality if the product is too complex to test fully. Contingency is a team shall provide support personnel on site if any doubt or problem occur. the whole team shall give some suggestions or support for it. Monitoring is discussed with other members whether the implementation is out of the reach. Risk level and risk control for hardware risk. One example is a robot motor fails to work. Probability is low, the impact is high. The avoidance is a team shall do through testing on simulated conditions and ensure production of sensors are certified by the quality assurance officer. Minimization is team may utilize the gyro sensor to make slide offside to the motor if movement is involved. Contingency is team shall carry spare parts during the first few runs of robot, replace with broken parts if any hardware failure. Monitoring is new. Risk level and risk control for tools risks. Programming tools gets corrupted. Example like different Java version may cause incompatibility issue. Probability is low, the impact is high. The avoidance is decide which Java version to use before the project implementation. Minimization is new, contingency new, monitoring is new. Conclusion. Systematic risk management planning helps us maximizing the result of positive risks and minimizing the consequences of negative events. More details of the plan and more efficient to deal with various situations without affect the whole project continuity. My presentation finished. That's all. Thank you.